Hello, my name is Ren, and I have been exploring the old and possibly forgotten history in my city for a short while now, and today I'll be talking about something that is not that old and certainly not forgotten by locals, and that is the Curse Stone. The Curse Stone itself is fairly new and was part of an installation in Castleway in 2001 made by Andy Altman and designed by artist Gordon Young. It is inscribed with 300 words from a 1,000-word curse dating back to 1525. The curse was invoked by the Archbishop of Glasgow, Gavin Dunbar, and was directed towards the Border Reaver families. Who were the Border Reavers? The Border Reaver history is extensive and would require a whole other video, but to summarise them the best that I can, they were raiders and were known for their disregard for the law, and they operated along the Anglo-Scottish borders. It is said that they had emerged in the 14th century and were in operation until the late 16th century, their activities peaking during the Tudor reign in England, and they were made up of both Scottish clans and English families and were known for their feuds. Notable clans are Armstrongs and Kerrs. According to BBC Cumbria, a lot of Reaver life documentation was destroyed by the English crown, so fact and folklore are often intertwined with one another. The Reavers were so heinous that they invoked the hatred of the Archbishop of Glasgow, who wrote the 1,000-word curse against them. It was read on every pulpit in the borderlands. The curse is extensive, cursing body parts and every single strand of hair, and it is known by some as the mother of all curses. Here is an extract. I curse them going, and I curse them riding. I curse them standing, and I curse them sitting. I curse them eating, and I curse them drinking. I curse them walking, and I curse them sleeping. I curse them rising, and I curse them lying. Why am I not reading the full thing? Because my Scottish husband's family, and therefore my family, are bells, known as Bells of the Borders. Despite my own personal beliefs, I must say, ever since I married into the family, I've caught every single illness and bug.
Coincidence? I think not!
Anyhow, the Cursing Rock is an art piece, but many locals believe that since its installation, many biblical events have occurred. Along the borders, mass livestock had succumbed to foot and mouth disease. Carlisle faced flooding that destroyed houses and businesses. Factories had closed, and some even blamed the rock over the results of Carlisle United match, which personally sounds more like a skill issue to me than an occult. There were petitions in 2005 to destroy the rock after the first flood or to throw it into the River Eden. It was even discussed within the council. The Bishop of Carlisle was in the agreement so that the rock, and many Christians called it anti-Christian. The blessing was subsequently placed behind the rock as a sort of counter-curse to ensure nothing to that scale would happen again. Until 2015, when Carlisle faced another major flood. The artist Young, who is a descendant from a Reaver family, said that it is meant to be a powerful work of art and that he himself would have smashed the rock years ago if it was really the reason for Carlisle's United results. So has this installation cursed Carlisle? Whether you believe in the occult or not, there's no denying that this rock is a stunning piece of art, with the curse being a fascinating and powerful part of history that really shows how deep the hatred towards the Reavers truly were. What is also more interesting is the family names in the walkway to the cursing stone, with the L's being mentioned a few times. So if you are ever in Carlisle, then I recommend you take a look at this art display yourself. Tully House is located nearby the rock, and they have a whole exhibition on the Reavers and the curse for anyone who wants to learn more. Thank you for listening to my little history talk.